And I don't know, is this what happens when you're dating in your 50s? Like, I don't remember it being this hard.
A lot of middle-aged women her age also find this to be true. They come to this epiphany of how hard dating is once they re-enter the dating market in their 50s. They realize, oh, it's not like when I was in my 20s and guys were lining up outside my door. No, I have to put in effort now. And even as much effort I put in, these guys don't return my calls. They ghost me. They flake on me. They disappear after they have sex with me. They won't come over until after 9 p.m. They don't take me to dinners anymore. They don't court me anymore. They're not all over me like they used to. Why? Because they've now funneled that attention over to women who are 30 years younger than you.
Okay, so I made plans for us to go to this concert. It's an Oingo Boingo gathering locally.
All right, you guys who are not old enough to know, Oingo Boingo is a band. Okay? They sang a song that I remember called Weird Science. They had a few other hits, but it was from... the most popular one I remember was from that movie, Weird Science. You probably don't know what that is, then you're probably much younger. But a lot of these older women, when they get with guys who are their age, or, essentially my age, they want to do stuff like that. I mean, it's fun, but I don't want to go to the Oingo Boingo concert with somebody who's 51, right? I mean, I wouldn't mind going to the Oingo Boingo concert with my girlfriend who's like 20. That's fine, but not some 51-year-old chick. No.
I asked him if he wanted to go. It's for next Friday. And he said, yes, I do. I want to go. So I got us tickets to go with another couple, 4 people. So
that's another thing, is these guys don't like to, if you're a woman who is her age, like in your 50s, don't set up don't schedule these group dates where the guy you just started seeing is going to meet your friends. He probably does not want to meet your friends, right? Especially if this is a guy who does not come over until after 9 or 10 p.m. at night. He definitely does not want to meet your friends, doesn't want to meet your family, definitely doesn't want to meet your kids. He wants to stay incognito. But this is the malarkey you'll deal with when you stay out in the dating market just way too long.
Last night, he tells me, I'm sorry.
There you go.
I'm not going to be able to go.
Told you.
Because I have the kids
right
on Saturday.
Like he didn't know he had the kids.
And you and I got invited to go to a Memorial Day party, and I want to go to that party. But to do that, we're not going to be able to go to the Oingo Boingo together, which means that now I'm going alone because he's going to have his kids, because he can't swap the kids out for the one day. But here's the thing. If he wanted to swap out the kids, he would. If he wanted to make the time, he does. And that's where my mind is going. It's like...
Yeah, I noticed a trend with a lot of these modern women these days, no matter what age they are. I mean, I've dated some women in their 20s who are just very demanding of my time. That's a huge turnoff. I don't like that, especially running a business. I don't like somebody trying to tax my energy or just insert themselves into my schedule when I clearly don't have room. I expect people to be respectful of my time. So, especially women I date. So, when they start like shifting their weight around, that's not a good sign. I like women who are cool, who work with my schedule, and who are just like, oh, okay, that's no problem. You're busy, that's fine. And they don't like wait around for me.
I'm going a little crazy. My birthday's next week, or in 2 weeks, June 2nd. So Memorial Day weekend is like the kickoff. So it would have also been nice if he said, listen, let's do something for your birthday. I'm going to swap out. I'm not going to have the kids the whole weekend. We'll do the Oingo Boingo. We'll go to the party. And maybe Sunday night, we'll go and have a really fun night. That's something that you want to do.
Well, there's a problem when you turn 51. He's not going to put in the same amount of effort that he would have when you were much younger. And most of these guys who are willing to date women who are older or who are their same age, generally this is what you're going to get. You're just kind of going to get this half-assed version of a partner that, you really can't do anything about this because, you didn't cash it in when you were younger. So this is the sort of the the mistreatment you're going to have, and really it's just payback because a lot of you girls did this to these guys back in the day. You treated them the same way, flaking on them, ghosting them, taking the better option and, on the weekends and making them wait around for you. And so, I mean, really it's just payback. These dudes are just doing what you did to them back in the day. Right? It doesn't feel good, does it? But if this chick was still 21, believe me, he'd be going to Oingo Boingo concert. He would probably hire Oingo Boingo to play at her birthday.
And instead he canceled on me. And I'm not going to lie, I'm
course.
very hurt. Like, it's just very sad for me, and I'm very sad inside.
Well, now you know how it feels. Because that's how many of us feel back in our 20s when you were kicking us in the balls when you were in your prime. Right? But it does not feel good. And it's too bad. All right, next clip.
Here are the top 5 things I learned from online dating in my 50s. Number 1, Amanda says you're...
First of all, why are you still online dating in your 50s? Okay? That's like a 50-year-old boxer stepping back into the ring against a 22-year-old fighter. There's not going to be much of a matchup there. And I really wish these ladies would wake up to that fact.
Too much? God bless them. Let them go find less. Number 2, some men will just freaking text you forever. Tell them I'm not looking for a text buddy. Hard no. Number 3, inconsistent behavior. No, thank you. That's a fuck no. And number 4,
language.
Never ever settle for bad behavior. It only gets worse. Number 5, ghosting is a gift. Better now than 6 months from now. Go find your man, Neville Shadow. He's out there.
Number 7, eating with your mouth full. All right, that's disgusting and a turn off. This chick needs to go back to finishing school. This is just, come on, man. That's disgusting, right? Whatever. On to the next clip.
You know why I date younger people?
Because you can't date older people?
Because I'm inviting them into my life. I'm not giving up what I already have. I'm not moving in with you. So I need someone who can accommodate.
Yeah, this is also another trend that I notice with a lot of these older women because they can't get guys their own age that are of value, right? Most guys who are high value that are in their 50s are definitely not dating 50-year-old women. They're dating 20-year-old women or 25-year-old women, right? Kind of like Leo DiCaprio. They're not dating these 50-year-old women. So instead of these women who are in their 50s lowering their standards a bit, what they are doing is they are just trying to go for younger guys because younger guys are going to give them attention. And the reason why younger guys will give them attention is because younger guys just see them as a piece of meat. Younger guys see them as an easy piece of meat, right? They see them as an easy opportunity where they don't have to put in as much effort, they don't have to face as much rejection, and you know what? They know that they could get laid pretty easily, and there's not going to be a whole lot of expectation on them because they're young, and it's like the perfect crime. But almost never do these younger guys stick around with these older women and continue to date them because they at some point they feel like they're dating their mom, right? It's like, and that's really what's intriguing to them at first. It's like, ooh, yeah, this is my mom age, that's cool, But then they quickly get over that, and then they realize like, oh, okay, this is lame. This chick is just an old hag, and all she does is complain and nag and. Now I realize that 33 Secrets Dude is right. They're DG for a reason because they're still single over 30. So, yeah, that's a common thing I see about with these older women just, trying to flex with the fact that younger guys are giving them attention as if these younger guys are going to stick around, right? As if these guys are not just using you for sex. That's nothing to brag about, right? It's kind of like how these chicks on social media brag about like all their followers and admiration they're getting. It's like, well, if you take a look at those followers who are giving you all this admiration that you're praising yourself for, these guys are all simps, they're all betas, and they're all low value pervs, right? I mean, they're all low value males. Why are you bragging about these dudes? It's not like you got a bunch of high value guys who have lives and who are successful, who are giving you attention. No, it's all these low value males who play video games, live in their mom's basement, and are whacking off to online porn. But as always, gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you'd like to add, anything you'd like to share, anything I might have missed, please drop them in the comments below. Always love to see you guys, my comments. Always love to read them. So please feel free to drop your comments below.